Now we are going to see multiplication. Multiply, for example, we have to do the, we know already what is multiplication and what are the terms of multiplication, what is an array, what are the rules and regulations of multiplication, everything. Now we are going to do everything in example. So let's start an example. First one is multiply. So 72 into 1. So we are going to do the problems. We are going to solve the problem. 72 into 1 you can get. I told you the rule 1 is applicable here. 72 into whatever the number is multiplied by 1, you can get the same number as a product. So 72 into 1 you can get 72. That's it. For example, 72 into 1 you multiply. If you want, you can do this. So 72 into 1, 1 2s are 2, 1 7s are 7. So it is the rule 1 is applicable. So 49 into 0, the rule 2 is applicable. So any number is multiplied by 0, you can get 0 as a product. So 49 into 0, you can get what? 0. For example, 49 into 0. So 9 into 0, 0, 4 into 0, 0. So what is the answer? 0 is a rule 2 is applicable here. So 43 into 40. See, 43 into 40, you can get this answer. These two are factor and this is a product. This is a product, this is a what? Factor. This is a factor. So 43 into 40. So first you have to multiply only the numbers, then you add 0. That is what? See, look at this. That is 43 into 40. So first you have to first don't consider the 0. Finally you add the 0. So only 1 0 is here. So 43 into 4 you have to multiply. So this tens only you are going to multiply. This is zeros or ones. So anything any number is multiplied by 0, you can get only 0, that you know. But so you just add the single 0, the finally you add the 0 here. Finally add the 0 here because it's only 1 0. So first you multiply by the number and finally you add the 0 here. So ones and tens, I am going to multiply by 4, that is tens place value. So 43 into 4 means you can get 43 into 4. 4 3 is 12, 2 carry over is go to the top, and 4 into 4 16, 16 plus 1 17. So 172. I told you ones place what is the number? 0. So you just add only the 0 at the last. So answer is 1720. Otherwise what you are going to do? See, 43 into 0 you can get 0. So just 0. And after that you have to multiply by 4. That means tens place value. What is the number in tens place value? 4. Just multiply multiply by 4 by this number. So you can get 172. The answer is 1720. So that is what the product. And 29 into 100. So in 100 how many zeros? 2 zeros. So just 29 into 1 you can get 29. After that you add the zeros as it is. So 2900 as a product. This is a product and these two are what? Factor. So this is a box multiplication. This is type. This is also type. This is one kind of a type. So box multiplication. So type 1 you can consider. So box multiplication. Example 143 into 2. So what you're going to do? So there are some steps for this box multiplication. So what you're going to do, you have to follow now we are going to see step by step. So box multiplication means you have to write everything in the box itself. That is called as box multiplication. So 43 into 2, 43 is one number and 2 is another number. Box multiplication nothing but you have to multiply the factors and also the product, the answer, you have to write it everything in the box. That is called as a box multiplication. Now we are going to solve the problem. So we have to do it everything, especially the box multiplication, we have to do everything step by step. First we are going to see the step 1. So what are you going to do in the step 1? 43 into 2, first you have to break this 43. Break up 43 into 40 and 3. You have to break up. Then this is a step 1. This is, you can get 40 plus 3. That is 43 becomes 40 plus 3. So you have to break up this number. 43 is break up to 40 plus 3. So you can get this. After the step 2 you have to write 40 in you have to draw the box, and 40 and 3 you have to write separate boxes, and in the corner you have to write 2. So this is a what? This number is going to multiply. So 40 plus 3 is going to multiply by 2. That is called as step 2. You have to write it everything in this form. And step 3, first you have to multiply only the tens. First multiply the tens. So this is ones and this is tens. 40 is a tens. So 40 is multiplied by 2. So 40 into 2 you can get 80. You have to write like this. This is step 3. And step 4, then multiply the ones. So you have to write as it is 40 and 3. 40 in one box and 3 in another box. And the edge, in the edge you have to write what? 2. And 40 into 2 you can get 80. Already I have done. This is multiply the tens. That means step 3 we have done it already. Now we are going to do, you have to write as it is in the box, and 3 into 2. 3 into 2 you can get 3 into 2 you can get 6. So that is also the step 4. And finally you must add the products, that is 80 plus 6. 80 plus 6 you have to write, that is 86 is a product. So 43 into 2 you can get 86. So 43 into 2, this is a very common. This is general multiplication. So this is ones and tens. So multiplied by 2. So this number 2 is going to multiply by 3. 3 into 2 6. 4 into 2 8. So 2 is first you have to multiply by ones, then you have to go to the tens. So 3 into 2 6. There is no carry over here. And 4 into 2 8. So 86. So if you do the box multiplication, you can get the answer 86. Even it is a normal multiplication, get the same answer, that is 86. So both answers are similar. We proved it, but anyhow, box multiplication nothing but you have to write the factor as well as product, everything in the box itself, and after that you have to follow some steps. First step and second step, third step, fourth step, and finally add the product. What is the step 1? You have to break up the particular number, and after that step 2 you have to write the numbers, write the breakup numbers. That means 43 means 40 plus 3. So you have to write it everything in separate boxes. The edge you have to write the which number is going to multiply. That means 43 is going to multiply what? 2. That is the number. So 2 you have to write in the edge of the box, and 40 plus 3 you have to write everything in separate box. And step 3, first multiply the tens. So 40 into 2 you can get this answer 80. Then just leave the ones box. Then step 4 you have to write as well as what are the answer you get it from the multiply the tens. You have to write as it is 40 into 10 you can get 80. You have to write it everything in that particular box. First you have to write the box, and 40 and 3, then the edge you can write what? 2, and you have to write 40 into 2 80 as it is, then 3 into 2. So now we are going to multiply the ones. 3 into 2 we can get what? 6. Then finally you can add the products, and 80 plus 6 you can get this product is 86. And so 43 into 2 86. This is a normal multiplication also. I have done it. So both you can compare, you can get the same answer. So this is the box multiplication method.